Man, top Billin, sad news coming out of Clemson, South Carolina, where the great Justin Ross, my favorite receiver in all of college football, will not actually be playing in the 2020 season with some type of spinal issue, right? It said that Ross suffered what the team thought was a stinger during a scrimmage in the final practice section before the coronavirus. And the doctor says that the x-ray revealed the issue. And, man, he had it since birth without being aware of it. So maybe that's something that, is a blessing in disguise. It is actually a blessing in disguise if he wasn't aware of it. So beyond football, man, thank God that happened, right? So, this guy can get that fixed right there, or he wouldn't have had some type of issue where it could have been worse, maybe injured during play. And so I don't know. It's a tough one right there, man. Y'all know I love some You Got Ross. That's my dude right there. I was actually going to do one of those head-to-heads with him as far as looking for the number one spot as far as the best receiver in the country. But, man, I won't be doing that, obviously. But, man, moving this forward, though, for Clemson, it's a huge blow. But Clemson, you got to think, man, it's pretty much damn near wide receiver university where they have guys like Joe Ngata and Frank Lasson already got a pretty decent amount of playing time last year. A couple of five-star cats out there. And they have the great Amari Rodgers still on the roster. They have a ton of talent at the wide receiver position. Even though Justin Ross is the best, in my opinion, they have some guys that probably will end up being equal to Justin Ross and those guys that I just named there, the two true sophomores there, Latson and Ngata, especially Ngata. We saw him. I did a little bit of something on him in the national championship game. He had a slant. I don't think he caught a pass or whatever like that, but he really freaked out Christian Fulton off the snap, running a slant, and he's just a very talented player. He had some moments during the season, so did Latson. And, of course, you got that great, the best, the most talented. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Nobody's messing with Trevor Lawrence, in my opinion, so he's still going to be there. Tons of talent on Clemson, ton of talent on both sides of the ball. So, ultimately, they should be fine. It is crazy, though, to think T. Higgins and Justin Ross not playing in 2020 when you just thought it would be no Higgins, though. So Amari Rodgers still there, and the guys that I just named. You guys got to let me know, what do you think about this as far as Clemson? Is it a big blow? Most of you guys probably don't even know Clemson's roster, and you will automatically assume that they're done. But that's really not the case. But it is a huge blow, being as though I think this kid is arguably right there with Devontae Smith and Jamar Chase as the best wide receiver in college football. Got some other guys out there in Minnesota, Rashad Bateman, and a guy like Oklahoma State's Tylan Wallace, and some guys all around the country, man. Tamori Terry from Florida State. But here we go, man. As the world turns in football, this is some news I definitely didn't want to talk about right here. But we must do what we have to do, huh? So, shout-outs to my man, You Got Ross. Come back the next season. Actually, I don't know. If it was me and I was advising this kid, I would go ahead and call it a career in college football. I really would. He has nothing left to prove. We know how good he is. He had a great freshman season. He had a very good sophomore campaign. I thought he was kind of injured a little bit. He definitely was injured a little bit, and it kind of hampered his production there. But to me, if you're injured one year, then you come back with a spinal issue, I think you should probably just go and get that money. But we've seen a guy like Dylan Moses come back and play after missing an entire season, so he has a good precedent set there. But in my opinion, with that type of position right there with a spinal issue, I would try to buy my time in the NFL where I'm getting paid for this, right? Well, if they got that likeness thing coming up, maybe he'll make some money where he was getting paid anyway. But still, that's the comfort of being in professional football where he can rehab his injury and everything like that. So let me know, should he go? Should he stay? And what do you think about Clemson for this particular campaign? All right. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King, Top Billin Sports. I'm out, man.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.